In this video, ang didiscuss naman natin ay representing linear relationships found in real-life situations. In this situation, we have jeepney fare. Suppose a jeepney charges a base fare of 13 pesos and an additional 2 pesos for every kilometer traveled or yung distance. So dito sa given situation, meron tayong base fare. Yan, meron tayong initial na pamasahe or bayad. So ang ating magiging rate of change dito or constant rate of change ay 2. Kasi ang sabi, 2 pesos for every 1 kilometer. So that's 2 divided by 1. So 2 ang ating magiging slope, no? And then ang ating base fare, yung initial natin na halaga ay 13 pesos. And this will be our y-intercept. So sa pagkuha ng ating linear function, importanteng malaman natin syempre yung slope at saka yung y-intercept. Syempre, kailangan alam din natin ano yung dependent at saka independent variable. Sabi naman dito is we are going to use y para sa fare and then x naman para doon sa distance traveled. Okay? So ang ating output dito ay yung fare at ang ating input ay yung distance. Okay? So re-represent na natin yan using a linear function. Okay? Tara. So, gamit yung ating slope-intercept form, mabilis na nating masasubstitute yung ating slope at saka yung y-intercept. So, yung m, papalitan natin ng 2 kasi yun yung ating slope, yung ating constant rate of change. No? And then, yung y-intercept, yun yung ating b. So, since positive naman yan, 13, ito na yun, plus 13. Okay, y is equal to 2 times x plus 13. This will be our linear function para dito sa ating given real-life situation. So, dito ulit ang ating input ay yung distance in kilometers and then yung ating output ay yung pamasahe or yung fare. Next, we have grocery shopping. By buying mangoes at 20 pesos each, the total cost y will directly increase with the number of mangoes you buy or yung x natin. Ang ating dependent variable dito ay yung total cost. Yan yung y, yung output. And then our independent variable is yung number of mangoes na bibilhin mo. Meron tayo ditong word na each, yan yung clue natin para doon sa ating rate, constant rate of change. Ang sabi, 20 pesos each mango. Okay? So, bawat mangga nagkakalaga ng 20 pesos. Ang ating change of y ay yung price, yung 20, tapos yung change in x naman, yung each, yung kada isang piraso. So, 20 divided by 1, ang ating magiging slope dito or constant rate of change ay 20. Kasi 20 divided by 1, that is 20. Okay? And then, yung ating y-intercept, meron ba tayo ditong initial fee? Okay? Meron ba tayong initial na babayaran bago pa man tayo bumili ng mangga? O, di ba wala naman? So, that will be 0. Kung wala kang bibiling mangga, edi wala kang babayaran. Okay? So, ang ating magiging linear function dito ay y is equal to 20 times x. Hindi na natin sinulat yung sa y-intercept natin kasi wala naman tayong initial value na nakalagay dito. Ano? So, this will be our final equation kung saan yung x, that is the input, yung number of mangoes, and then yung y, yun naman yung total cost, yung babayaran mo. Okay? Doon sa iyong mga binili.